Welcome friends, join us on a deep exploration of the profound teachings of Sri Amit Ray, a spiritual master whose luminous teachings on the 114 chakras have inspired and transformed countless people across the globe. Today we will explain Medha Suktam in the context of activating the Medha Chakras. The Medha Suktam is ancient divine hymn from the Vedas. The Medha Chakras are a set of energy centers in the brain and the body responsible for higher intelligence, memory and higher knowing. As revealed by Param Guru Sri Amit Ray in the 114 chakra system, the Medha Suktam has 5 parts. In 2005, Param Guru Sri Amit Ray identified and classified the Medha Chakras in 5 groups. Hidden deep within the mind-body energy system, the Medha Chakras govern not just thought and memory, but our connection to cosmic intelligence, the infinite wisdom of the universe. When these chakras are awakened, it dissolves mental fog, sharpens perception, and opens the gateway to higher knowledge and spiritual insight. In the tradition of the Ray 114 chakras, the Medha Chakras are the seats of universal intelligence, and their resonance aligns directly with the sacred mantras of Medha Suktam. The Medha Suktam unfolds in 5 parts, each resonating with a unique layer of the Medha energy field. Let us begin this journey with the first part. Now we are invoking the universal intelligence, the sacred force that flows through mantra, mind, and cosmos. Now, listen deeply, or chant the mantra. Let the vibrations of ancient wisdom awaken the divine spark within you.
Om Medha Suktam Yashandasham Vishabho Vishwarupa Shandobhya Adhi Amritat Sambabhuvam Samendro Medhaya Sprinotu Amritasya Devadharanu Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Jihva Me Madhumattama Karnabhya Buri Vishruvam Brahmana Koshose Medhaya Pihita Shrutam Me Gopaya Oh Shanti Shanti Shanti.
This first part of the Medha Suktam is a profound invocation, a call to the universal intelligence that vibrates through all sacred sounds, through the chandas, the divine meters of creation itself. In the tradition of Sri Amit Ray, 114 chakras, understanding and meditating the first part of the Suktam is very important. It reveres the Supreme One, the essence behind all mantras, the infinite presence who emerged from Amrita, the nectar of immortality, to manifest as Viswarupa, the one of countless forms. May Indra, the guardian of clarity, wisdom and perception, bless us and awaken the light of Medha within us. Not just any knowledge, but the radiance of pure intelligence, hidden deep within the Medha Chakras, the subtle centers of luminous wisdom. Let me become a living vessel of Amrita, the nectar of eternal truth, flowing through thought, word and deed. With reverence we seek divine blessings, to be filled with Medha, sharp insight, deep understanding, and boundless learning. To embody Amrtatva, the essence of immortality in spirit and consciousness, we seek divine blessings. May my body be agile, luminous, and ever alert. May my tongue be soaked in sweetness, a source of nourishing honey-like speech. May my ears be tuned to the highest vibrations, receiving sacred sounds and celestial wisdom in abundance. Within me lies the golden kosa, the inner sanctuary of Brahman, the infinite. It is covered, protected, and illuminated by Medha. You, the divine container of knowledge, reside in the Medha Chakra, the inner altar of cosmic intelligence. May that divine intelligence protect my learning, guard the flame of knowledge, and preserve the sacred truth I receive. This is the beginning of awakening. A remembering of what has always lived within us. A realignment with the universal rhythm of intelligence. A return to the source, the wellspring of eternal wisdom. Friends, now we move to the second part of the Medha Suktam. In this section, we invoke the presence of Medha Devi, the goddess of spiritual intelligence and intuitive brilliance. As taught in the Ray 114 chakra system, this is the level where divine memory, wisdom and eloquence begin to blossom. The Medha Chakras at this layer opens the pathways between intellect and heart, aligning knowledge with compassion. Now, you can listen deeply, or chant the mantra. Let her presence descend within you.
Om Medha Devi Jushamano Anagat Vishwaji Bhadra Sumanasya Mana Tvaya Jushtanu Duruktan Medhadvadema Vidate Suvira.
In this second part of the Suktam we pray. May the goddess Medha come with us, pleased by our offering. In Sanskrit, she is known as Visvavachi, the all-pervading intelligence, Bhadra, the auspicious one, and Sumana, Asya, Mana, the one who dwells in the noble mind. When she blesses us, all harsh words and dark thoughts are driven away. We become eloquent in speech, powerful in spirit, and courageous in knowledge. This part of the Medha Suktam activates the expressive layer of the Medha Chakras, linked with communication, learning, and inner resonance. You are not just remembering information, you are remembering and rediscovering your divine identity. Feel the presence of the goddess Medha awakening in your mind, gently untangling confusion and replacing it with lucid clarity. Friends, now we move to the third part of the Medha Suktam. In this third part of the Medha Suktam, we go even deeper. We continue invoking the grace of Medha Devi, but now we also invite the blessings of the Rishis, the seers of truth, and the Brahman, the supreme intelligence of the cosmos. This stage activates the luminous layer of the Medha Chakras, connects us to inspiration, creativity, and spiritual gifts. It is the dimension of higher knowledge, of sacred intuition, and of receiving unseen treasures from the universe. Let us now chant this next portion. Let it stir the sleeping wisdom within you.
Tvaya Jushta Shir Bhavati Devi Tvaya Brahma Agata Shri Ruta Tvaya Tvaya Jushta Chitra Vindate Vasu Sano Yushasvadra Vinuna Medhe.
In this third part of the Suktam we pray, O Medha Devi, when you are pleased, the seers become awakened. The Brahman becomes radiant with spiritual wealth, and the treasures of life, both subtle and material, are revealed. The one blessed by you, O Devi, receives divine inspiration, inner light and rare fortune. The verse ends with a heartfelt prayer. Please bless us with wealth of wisdom, O Medha Devi. In the Ray 114 chakra system, this verse touches the inner flame of Medha, where brilliance meets grace and insight meets manifestation. This is not ordinary learning. This is sacred knowing. Let the doors of higher vision open for you. Let your path be blessed with radiant intelligence and inner abundance. Friends, now we move to the fourth part of the Medha Suktam. In this fourth part of the Medha Suktam, we go even deeper. Now in this fourth part, we invoke the divine beings who govern speech, creativity, healing and intuition. Saraswati Devi, the goddess of sacred knowledge and eloquence, the Aswins, twin deities of balance and healing, and the celestial intelligences of the Gandharvas and Apsaras, the keepers of subtle memory and refined perception. In the Ray 114 chakra tradition, this layer of the Medha Chakras connect to the divine flow of memory, the lucid channel of intuition, and the harmonizing grace of wisdom speech. This is where learning becomes effortless, where memory becomes fluid, and the voice becomes an instrument of truth and beauty. Let us now chant this next portion. Let it stir the sleeping wisdom within you.
Medhama Indro Dadatu Medham Devi Saraswati Medhame पुष्करस्रजा अप्सरासु चया मेधा बन्धर्वेषु चयन्मनहुल् दैवी मेधा सरस्वती सामां मेधा सुरभिर्जुषतं स्वाहा.
In this fourth part of the Suktam we prayed, may Indra grant me intelligence. May Saraswati bless me with divine memory. May the twin Aswinis bestow upon me the shining garland of insight. These verses reach out to all dimensions of divine intellect. The boldness of Indra, the eloquence of Saraswati, the healing harmony of the Aswins. We then invoke the Medha of the Apsaras, graceful, fluid, and luminous, and the mind of the Gandharvas, musical, intuitive, and refined. This is the celestial memory field, where remembrance flows like poetry and consciousness becomes music. Finally, we call upon Devi Medha, the divine memory of Saraswati herself, to dwell within us sweetly and powerfully, like fragrant knowledge unfolding from the lotus of the mind. In the Ray 114 chakra system, this part activates the intuitive stream in the upper brain chakras, especially the supracortical Medha points, where memory, language, music, and subtle knowing align. Let these divine forces bless your words, thoughts, and dreams with truth, clarity, and grace. Friends, now we move to the fifth part of the Medha Suktam. In this fifth part of the Medha Suktam, we go even deeper. We now arrive at the final ascent of the Medha Suktam journey. In this last section, we invoke the cosmic energies of Agni, Indra, and Surya, the gods of fire, power, and light. These deities awaken the highest layers of the Medha Chakra, especially in the crown and supracrown regions, as described by Guruji Sri Amit Ray. This is where divine knowledge does not merely enter the mind, but merges with the soul. The Hamsa Gayatri mantra that follows is a prayer to the Supreme Swan, the Paramahamsa, who crosses the ocean of ignorance and abides in pure awareness. We can chant together.
Ama medha surabhir vishwarupa hiranyavarna jagati jagamiya urjaswati payasa pinvamana sama medha supratika jushantam mai medha mai praja mai agni stejo dadhatu mai medha mai praja mai indra indriya dadhatu mai medha mai praja mai suryo brajo dadhatu.
Friends, now, the Hamsa Gayatri mantra that follows is a prayer to the Supreme Swan, the Paramahamsa, who crosses the ocean of ignorance and abides in pure awareness. We can chant together.
Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidamahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
In this fifth part of the Suktam we prayed, may the sweet and loving, all-pervading Medha Devi, golden in form, radiant with vitality, nourish my inner mind. She who is Viswarupa, of infinite forms, who brings nourishment and strength, may she dwell in me. Then we pray. Agni, place your fiery brilliance in me. Indra, grant me dynamic intelligence and divine will. Surya, infuse me with your dazzling clarity and radiant wisdom. These energies empower the crown layers of the Medha Chakra, where memory, consciousness, and cosmic identity merge. Finally, We invoke the sacred Hamsa Gayatri. We meditate on the Hamsa, the supreme swan. May that divine presence awaken and guide our higher mind. In the teachings of Param Guru, Sri Amit Ray, the Hamsa mantra corresponds to the Param Medha Chakra, a supracausal intelligence center, where silence, wisdom and presence become one. The journey is now complete. The Medha Chakra can invoked through chant, breath, and insight. May your life be guided by the brilliance of awakened memory, the sweetness of divine speech, and the stillness of inner knowing. Om Santi Santi Santi. So dear friends, as we explored Medha Suktam in the light of the teachings of Param Guru, Sri Amit Ray, let us remember that within us lies the sacred divinity of awakening. Trust in this journey, embrace the power within you, and allow the divine to unfold in every aspect of your life. Thank you for joining me on this exploration today.
Om Shanti.